What's up, family? There we go. Into the space, y'all.
Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. We're gonna start this watch party.
Yes.
Wait, y'all want to laugh right quick? I've been listening to this all day, and it's so terrible.
Like,
real quick, you'll know y'all know why. Watch.
Well, I thank God.
Why? Oh my God.
Y'all
What
follow
happened?
T.S. Madison?
Who?
T.S. Madison. Y'all, you know Maddie, Nick. You don't know her?
You send me her stuff.
T.S. Madison is this phenomenal trans woman of color, Black woman, and I freaking love her. She just got her own show on WeTV. She's gonna be a guest judge on RuPaul's Drag Race. But she be posting me.
Yes.
She be posting me.
Oh, BB, shut up, man.
Right, all in the spirit of what.
All in the spirit.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to check her out.
Definitely.
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
I'm good, girl. It's another week. It is Brick City in Denver.
Brick
Lord,
City. Frigid.
Yeah, honey, 3 degrees is not cute.
I think the low over the weekend is supposed to be like -6. I don't know. Something like this. I was just like, I'm not looking. I don't, and I feel for the folks outside right now. I do. Jesus, I do. Fix it, Lord. Fix it.
Like, y'all get a hotel and put these people somewhere. Like,
yes, please. Like, stop playing with these human lives.
It's happening all day,
girl.
But how are y'all doing?
Good.
I don't like what I've been through, so that's great.
Honey, amen. Jesus. Amen, Jesus.
You look good, sis.
You do look good.
Thank you. How are y'all doing?
It's Friday.
It's right.
We made it. I missed y'all last week.
Yeah, we missed you too. And so
I know we saw each other on Saturday, but
what'd you say?
I know we saw each other on Saturday and cut up, but still,
Right.
It was. I definitely missed y'all, but we needed a little break because things are really gonna be popping off soon.
Yes.
So we're sorry that we weren't here last week, guys. We did get a couple messages. We just took a week off, but we back.
Right.
We back. But every Friday. Hey Steffi. Hey Francine.
It's gonna be an interesting episode. I ain't gonna lie. Why am I nervous though?
I was telling Carrie, we gonna move you and put you in the hot seat, and us and Candy gonna run the show. No,
right? You gonna be an honorary member today? Listen, trying to take my job, babe. Come on now.
I'm loving it. Listen, I told the dude he better get his answers right. That's all I know.
You better have them right. I bet y'all was studying before. Raj made flashcards. He was like,
no, I didn't give him no.
I didn't give Aaron any prep. Listen, we're gonna see how well you know me, sir.
Same.
Exactly.
Right.
Hey Camille. Hey Jazzy.
Hey
Jazzy.
Jazzy in the house.
Mm-hmm.
We need everybody to stop what you're doing right now. Hit that little share button on your Facebook.
Yes.
And where it says start a watch party, go ahead. Start one, sis.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a party up in here. We got our booze in the place today.
Lord, it's about to be scandalous.
Oh my gosh. Hilarious. So what we sipping on today, y'all?
I got that.
Right.
I got that chocolate shot. You know what I'm saying? Some of that chocolate shot.
I'm trying to get it today. Where's your popcorn? You got your popcorn?
Darius prepared.
A red tea. Okay.
Red tea and red tea.
Let's go. Because I already know we missed last week, so it's gonna be a hell of a lot of shenanigans tonight. Y'all better get ready. You don't got nothing to sip on yet, please. Make your way. Exactly. You gonna need it.
Your beverage.
Exactly. What you sipping, Nick?
I got a little margarita. Okay.
No, some
margarita too to give me a little bit tipsy. So,
hey.
Apologize in advance. I ain't gonna be slipping on my sipping this week. Okay.
Well, I guess I'm slipping in because I don't have no drink, but I did have a shot earlier. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It was that kind of week.
Okay.
And I had a shot earlier and it was
okay.
bad. So, but that's all I had. So
hey, that's all right. I'm here for that.
A shot is good.
All the time. Hey, BB, a shot na ma.
I'm telling you, I listen to that thing on repeat every morning. Hey, BB, I got it. You got it. You got the Holy Ghost. You got the Holy Ghost.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Honey, don't ever have us in church together.
Oh no.
I'm gonna act all the way up.
Wait, do y'all remember? I ain't gonna say no names, okay? But we was standing in a certain prayer circle.
Wait, what was this? What you talking about?
A couple years ago,
I know exactly what you talking about. I know exactly.
And how they started with the "we ain't worthy to be here."
I know exactly what you talking about.
I looked up and Carrie was looking at me, and I was like,
"I am worthy." Okay, speak for yourself.
He's in riding hanging all hard, like, girl, they are doing the most.
Girl, worthy.
Child. Not with the "we not worthy." Stop that. That's all I'm saying.
That's what they saying. Not today.
Right.
Well, before we get started with the show, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in. We are back for another episode of The Sit. If you just joined us, please make sure you start your watch party. We also want to shout out our new patron. If y'all not familiar, we have a Patreon. So we want to shout out to Abby. She signed up in the top tier. Much love, Abby. Thank you so much for all your love and support. And we see you here with us, rocking with us every Friday. So thank you so much for all the love. And if you're not with us on Patreon, go on over there. We have small tiers. We have large tiers. And actually, what we have decided that we want to do, ding, 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 little drum roll. For those of you who are in our top tier, we are going to do one Zoom a month, like a happy hour Zoom where we drink, we talk mess, and we just want to kind of get to know you guys a little bit better. So that's one of the perks of the $25 a month is you get like a little cocktail hour with us once a month. So there's some cool perks over there. And I also want to announce that we have merch coming soon. We have merch coming soon, and hopefully we'll be adding some hoodies and some mugs and some really cool stuff. So
get ready.
Support. And let's get started.
All right, y'all. So do we want to talk? Are we saying the positive stuff first?
Yes.
Oh, you want to say your rest in peace though? We gotta say.
Yes, you do have to say rest in peace to the GOAT, Chick Corea. Like such a sad thing. I mean, it's like the people that we look up to, the reality is they're getting older and they're not going to be here forever. And apparently he got diagnosed with a rare cancer and it took him right on out. But he left a letter and he left a note to all of his musician friends and just musicians in general, which was really beautiful. So, I know Aaron has been influenced by Chick Corea. We all have who are jazz musicians, and so may he rest in peace. He was an absolute force of a piano player and composer and just everything. And so, rest in peace, Mr. Chick.
I also wanted to say a special rest in peace. My cousin, David Ray Johnson, passed away a couple of days ago from our Warfield family. And he also was an incredible jazz musician and pianist. And he had been sick for a while, but he was incredible. He made his own jazz magazine. He was from Tacoma, Washington. He was an incredible pianist. He and I did a talent show. My cousin Mike Humphrey used to do a talent show in Chicago. And I remember being like in my 20s, and he would play. He was my favorite jazz musician in the family. And he and I would play and sing. And we were just talking earlier last year about doing something together. And it's sad because I feel like this year we're losing a lot of our family members, everybody. So y'all hold your family members, even the ones you don't agree with, give them a call, tell them you love them. You know, tomorrow's not promised. So
that's right.
Yeah.
My condolences.
Yeah, thank you, y'all. Thank you. Okay, so on a positive note, we have said that. Let's talk about some sisters in power. Thank you, Kenny. I saw your message. Thank you so much, y'all. Let's talk about our sisters in power for this week. And I wanted to do a little continuation because I just need the world to know that Black women right now are shutting it down in politics and in the media and in news. And I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram page, but I just posted this interview with April Ryan, Ayanna Presley, and Cori Bush. Mm-hmm. And they weren't even my sisters in power of this week, but I love that interview. If you guys get a chance to check it out, it was so awesome. And I think it's powerful because never in the history of the United States do we get a chance to see things like, you know, obviously our president is being impeached, but he's being impeached by Black women who are also part of the representatives. And so some of my sisters in power this week, first of all, I want to bring it back. Shirley Chisholm was one of the first Black women. She was an American politician, educator, and author. In 1968, she became the first Black woman elected to the United States of Congress. She represented New York's 12th congressional district for 7 terms from 1969 to 1983. She was the first woman who paved the way. And on that note, I would like to also recognize Cori Bush, who is a senator. But I got to shout out my girl, Stacey Plaskett. Yo, any of you guys who were watching proceedings, any of you who are news nerds these days,
she has been managing the hell out of that.
Stacey Plaskett went on the Senate floor and gave a blow-by-blow of the impeachment, and she just, first of all, sis was looking like Michelle Obama in this blue, beautiful dress,
and her hair was laid.
And she represents Virgin Islands, right? She represents.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, the United States Virgin Islands. So I had to shout out her, and then there's 2 other ladies that we didn't. I don't know why I'm hearing it. Okay, I'm hearing it echo. Sorry, 2 other ladies that I didn't mention as Black women in media last week. I, really wanted to shout out, and that's Karine Jean-Pierre and Zerlina Maxwell. These ladies are doing it for me right now in terms of Black women representation in media. And Jillian, I see you, girl. I saw your post about Stacey Plaskett. Honey, she shut it down for the entire Black Senate, and I was here for it. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say, y'all.
I love it.
Yes. No, she is putting in that work.
Honey, yes.
Yeah,
you guys are still hearing an echo?
I was. It seems like, I think it went away now. It seems like it went away.
Okay, yeah, let us know.
Yeah. Okay. Who is your in power of the week?
Yours, Carrie.
I'll go next. Yeah. So my sister in power this week is the phenomenal, the amazing author, poet, Susie Q. Smith, based right out here in Denver, Colorado. She is going to be with us in April on the SIP, so I'm really, really excited about that. But she just recently released her book, Gospel of Bones, and she is also going to be releasing her second book of poems that is going to be coming out in June. But I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link right now for Gospel of Bones because that's going to be available starting next week, so you can go ahead and check her out and start ordering. When I tell you, Susie Q. Smith, if anyone is a fan of Toni Morrison and is familiar with the way that she just engages with her words and is so colorful in the way that she describes things, like this generation has been blessed with Susie Q. Smith, and I'm really, really honored to know her and to be able to, just we do so many amazing things in Denver together, and I'm really, really proud to have the opportunity to just introduce her to y'all. So take some time, check her out. But that is my girl. That is my sister in power this week, and I'm so excited to see how her book blows the hell up. Gospel of Bones. Check it out, fam.
Yeah, shout out to Susie Q.
Yes.
Dope. I actually have a surprise sister in power today. It's two who are my actual sisters, Camille and Cara.
Yeah.
And I wanted to take this moment to shout them out because, you know, what we've been dealing with, like behind the scenes with our family. I have told you guys a little bit. You know, my father had a massive stroke back in November, and I was just in Kentucky for a couple of weeks to help get him home. But the way that my sisters have shown up with myself and the three of us, the three musketeers in this whole transition, I'm so proud of us. And I love y'all to pieces. And I'm really proud of how we have brought Daddy home and how we take care of him. And I just wanted to shout y'all out because I know this caregiver life is not easy at all. But I wanted to publicly shout out my two sisters, Cara Spencer and Camille Spencer. I know Camille's on here watching.
Big love.
I don't think Cara's on here, but I love you both. And let's keep showing them how we do it. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes. We are family.
Hey,
I got all my sisters in me. Okay.
I want more sister in power too. Regina King got nominated for
always.
Again.
Always. Yes. Big up to her.
This was fierce, honey.
Come on.
Always fierce. Always fierce. Like, I love her.
If you haven't seen One Night in Miami, fam, if you haven't seen it,
I need to see it. All the way
okay, you know, y'all need to check it out, man. Just to see like the dialogue between such powerful and well-known men of that era. Yo, she gave it to us, and I don't want to give nothing away. So please check it out. Please check it out. It will. I feel like it changed my life, honestly.
Wow.
Right. It was real.
I want to see it. Like, my dad actually started watching it, but it was too much going on in the room, and so I didn't really get to focus on it. But that's like a little weekend, you know.
It was beautiful
between me and the boo.
You know, Valentine weekend.
So those are our sisters in power for the week, y'all. If you don't know who we're talking about, Google them, check these sisters out, follow them on social media, and see all the wonderful work that they are doing. So. On to these BANs, y'all.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
They still out here, these trifling ass motherfuckers. Still out here.
And you know what? I want to say too, y'all been watching us long enough. I need to know who your BANs of the week are. Like, we're gonna put ours.
Don't need to let us know. Yes.
In the comments, you know, I think you should put your BANs of the week. But let me just start with mine, because this one right here, he is the ultimate BAN. And I don't know if y'all Carrie, were you all with us? When
I was there.
You were there.
Was too.
Okay. So our BAN of the week is none other than Mr. Cry on my shoulder, Mr. Van Jones. Okay. So let me tell you, Van Jones went to The View. Okay, he went to The View recently, and he had an interview because I guess he's got a new documentary coming out called The Reunited States. Now, we know Van Jones is known for towing the line. Like, one minute he want to be black, the next minute he want to talk about how awesome Trump is and the work that Trump has been doing, whatever else. So he went on The View. He went on The View with Andy Navarro, Sunny Hostin, Meghan McCain, and, you know, them other ones. No, don't get me wrong. I love the other ones. No. I love
the other ones.
But I don't know what I'm just saying. I don't know what he thought being on this show, that these women were not going to take him to task, because they accused him of being an opportunist, a chameleon, a person who provided racial cover for a former disgraced, twice impeached President Trump. People in the black community, they said that people in the black community don't trust you anymore. And what is your response? So Van was so mad and so upset that he took to the interwebs to cry like a BAN about wrongly treated. And I just gotta say, you get what you pay for. You get what you deserve, Van. Because I'm sorry, there have been moments where we have really wanted you to step up and represent the Black people, and every time you have chosen to do the old faith. And y'all, those of you who know what Ofe is, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that is who Van is. But yes, he is my BAN for the week, and that's all.
Trash. He been trash. He's still trash, and he shall forever be trash.
Because how are you gonna cry about, oh, you know, democracy won, like when Biden won, and now I can tell my kids and all this stuff. But then in the same breath, you're gonna say, well, Trump has done some good things. No, he hasn't. Everything Trump has done, even something that you think is positive for people, it was only to serve himself and his financial well-being. So miss me with all that shit.
With all that.
Exactly. And every person who was reposting him, I was like, are y'all for real? Are y'all really reposting him crying right now?
Right.
But this is about education. This is why you need to be educated about the people that you be caping for.
Right. Exactly. And what did you, because we went to see him. What, he was doing some kind of tour. What did he carry?
Some love tour. Talking about love and shit. I don't know what the hell he was talking about. And Trump was already president, and he listen. I know. The whole event, like, I still don't know what the hell they were trying to communicate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I didn't know y'all went to see him. Where was I?
This might have been way before y'all came to Denver, because it was like,
yes, it was.
Yeah, he was doing some love tour where he was going around people. And I wanted to see it because I had seen him, talk before, but I wanted to see what he was really going to say in person. And he was so disappointing. So we were.
And that was the first time I found out we had a Black mayor in Denver, because I had just got here.
You had just got here.
Because I had just arrived, okay? And I was like, oh, we got a Black mayor. Oh, shit. Okay, Denver, I see you. And he opened his mouth. And I was like, okay, I'm good. He got to go. He got to go. So, birds of a feather, I'm just saying. Okay, I'll shut up now. I'm eating my popcorn.
Okay. Moving right along. Who's your BAN, sis?
I have two. I'm gonna make them brief so we can bring our boo things on.
Right. And he keep peeking around the corner like, is you ready for me?
Number one is The Weeknd. Your name is Weeknd.
Right.
With his non-singing, whatever happened.
Non-singing.
Listen, one thing that irks me in life is when I see somebody who has the money, the clout, the fame on a stage such as the Super Bowl halftime or the Grammys or Oscars or whatever, and you use models to play instruments, and they look a hot ass mess on national TV. And then I find out that this Weeknd person, because that's how he's whatever. He paid $7 million for his performance.
What?
He couldn't be so bothered to actually hire a real choir and real musicians. You know how many Black men I know who are killing violinists?
And the whole performance was trash.
He's not an entertainer. He's not an entertainer. And that's just the point blank and the period. He be singing out of tune and he ain't no entertainer.
Can we talk about, though, why is his face looking like that? He says it's to make a statement. And I'm like, so you make a statement. He said that the reason his face looked like that was to make a statement against like the
Grammys
of Hollywood and, the appearance and whatever. But I know there's real people out here who have real hurt. You actually paid someone to make your face look like someone you beat it in. Like, you're a BAN for that. Like, I just, you was in a fight, you was at a protest, you was defending somebody's honor. No, you had somebody put makeup on you because you
had somebody, you wasted money on that. Like, I just don't respect
artists. I must have missed that part.
Yeah. If you see pictures of The Weeknd right now, he looks like he just had cosmetic surgery or something. He has like a bandage over his
Let me show the people. Let me show.
He has a bandage over his nose. He has like bruises on his face. He has bruises in his forehead. He has blood on the side of his mouth. And he actually paid a makeup artist to do that. It's not like he was in an accident or something.
No.
He's done his face like that as a fuck you to Hollywood or something. But sir, there's so many other ways that you could do it. It just falls flat for me. It just looks whack. And you look stupid. Like you look ridiculous.
You look right.
Yeah.
Why?
Right.
Why?
What sense does that make? Somebody said, but why though? I know
why.
It don't make sense.
So he
all I know is I'm happy he got rid of that Dookie dread.
Yeah, that was a little suspect.
I was like, it was too much. It was too much.
I think artists do things sometimes to try to be cool, but it's like it doesn't translate. And you have too much money to like really relate to the people, so you just look stupid.
Too much money.
So
right. I knew there was all kinds of things living in there.
Girl, you know all kind of stuff was living up in that hair.
Anyway.
Okay. And then my last one, which I'm gonna make really brief. Justin Timberlake, he's a BAN. Sorry.
Tell me more.
You've been a BAN to me because you're a white man. You're a white man, and you know that if you sound like a black man and you make black music, people are gonna write you. But the reason why he's a BAN now is because apparently a new documentary came out about Britney Spears, and he talks about Justin Timberlake and basically how the song that he put out after they broke up, how it like devastated her. And people, of course, in the media were like, Britney's crazy. She shaved her head. Right. All the shit he put her through, nobody said that. And then the Janet Jackson thing comes up where he was the one that ripped the thing off of her and exposed her joint. And then she got dropped and he never came out to apologize. He takes to Instagram and Twitter and pens wasn't that long, pens an apology to Britney Spears and Janet Jackson 20 years later. And I'm like, no, you can keep your apology, sir. And he's like,
you could do that recently?
Oh yeah, or today. For today.
It just happened.
It literally just happened. It was piping hot tea that I had to bring on in for today.
I want to know what Janet said. I want to.
It's like, wait, bye.
Right.
Apparently, he never reached out to Janet and never made a statement saying that was me. Don't punish her for that. I did that. But he went on to have his career just get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then we all know what happened with Britney. Janet fell off for a little while. And, I'm just over this double standard that men can just be hogs and just do the most vile, vicious shit. And your career just flourishes. And God forbid a woman do the same.
God forbid a woman expose her nipples out and she's a queen. She is Janet Jackson, damn it. You know what I'm saying? You should be saying thank you. You know what I mean? For blessing you with, you know what I mean? And granted, yes, he should have apologized many decades ago. But the fact that you even had the opportunity, to be exposed to all of her beauty, you should have been like, can you come to my show? You don't got to show nothing. It's cool. I just want you in my presence. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because
I don't. This was my mistake. This was not Janet's mistake. Absolutely not. You know what I mean? That would have just been the right thing to do.
That would have been the right thing to do. And I'm sorry, 20 years later is not sufficient. I'm sorry, sir. We don't accept it. We Black women don't accept it. And I ain't a Britney Spears fan like that, but I feel bad for her. I feel bad that she went through what she went through and was publicly scrutinized because of what this man did, but he made himself out to be the victim. And don't be out here with no apology talking about, I was feeding the system of misogyny and racism.
You know what? I can't. And I heard that Britney now is like trying to get the power of her executive, like her estate back, because she lost her whole power of estate around that stuff. And like just now, 20-something years later, she's still fighting to get like control of her money back. Like the stuff.
And from my understanding, her father finally lost the battle of maintaining her conservatorship. So I'm not 100% up on the story, but that is my understanding of it. After like they've been going, they've been in courts for a while now, like her really just trying to reclaim her autonomy. You know what I'm saying? Because he was basically pimping his daughter out.
Terrible. Yep.
Saying that it was in her best interest, but he was the one that was in charge of her financial estate, and she was just like, I'm not performing anymore until I have, freedom in everything that I'm doing, and I have full control of the money that I'm making. And and a lot of people, like to your point, y'all, a lot of people when Britney started like losing her shit because like she didn't have any control of her damn life, a lot of people were like, yo, like putting all of this, giving her all of this negative energy, all of the interviews that she had, like she was the one that was being demonized. Even with the whole Justin Timberlake thing, people were like, what did you do to him? And she's like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm over here just trying to live and just trying to be successful and just trying to have, like I said, full autonomy of everything that I'm doing and everything that I'm doing. And so, we definitely don't accept it, JT.
We don't.
No. And you whack for that.
Yeah.
You whack for that.
Okay. That's all of mine. What's your theory?
Oh, I just had one real quick. I just want to let all the Michiganians know. What y'all call it? What y'all call them?
Michigan.
How does that go?
Michiganders.
What is it?
Michiganders.
Oh,
okay.
Really? I learned something today. Okay.
At least
so
Michiganders, what they used to call them. Anyway.
Okay. Michiganders. They're listen. I asked the Michigander just to make sure. There is an individual named Austin Chang. Mm-hmm. He is a Nigerian immigrant running for the governor's seat in 2022 in Michigan. He is a Republican. And he's coming for y'all. But not only is he coming for y'all, he has vowed to get rid of Black History Month in Michigan. I just want to just let that sit for a second.
Black man, Nigerian man. But I want to know if y'all, because when Carrie mentioned this, what do y'all think my first question was? Because you know, my first thought was something specific. Because only Black man I can think of that would do that. Go ahead, Carrie. Sorry.
Oh no, I just thought it was insane that, and what he would like to do is replace it with an American History Month. Somebody help me make this make sense. I don't understand what the hell he was talking about.
You're lying. You're lying.
Is he a Republican?
100%. 100%. But I just wanted to make sure y'all are aware, so y'all could shut that shit down immediately. Right. Okay, right. Michiganders, we watching you. Okay, we got your back.
Get them together, Shannon.
Listen.
What's up, Shannon? Kalamazoo here. What's up, Michigan girl?
Yes, Shannon. What's up, Shannon? Let your Michiganders know that this over here Black man is trying to get rid of Black History Month and replace it with American History Month. Can you educate them, please, sis? Because I don't understand what the hell. I don't know what the point is either, Kenny. I don't get it.
I don't even have the words for this. I literally don't have the words.
Yeah. And so that's my BAN for the week. He can miss me with all that.
I just looked on Google to say, did I remember that correctly? And it says, what are people from Michigan called? Michiganders. I was like, you got it.
Oh, honey. I knew.
You got it.
All right.
Well, he's at the BAN, so. On that note, it's time for the guests of the hour.
Yes.
Is you ready, dude?
Is you ready?
You said nope.
You ready, baby? You ready, baby?
Y'all,
why am I nervous?
Okay, I'm not even gonna put the questions up nowhere because I don't want him to see. I don't want him to see. Yes, Shannon's hilarious. She said people from Michigan also love to use their hand. They be like, right here, I'm right here. You don't see me. This is where I am in the state right here. This
right. That's cute. That's so funny.
But okay. So
without further ado, we wanted to do a special Valentine's Day show with our honeys.
wait, we gotta do some music. What kind of music y'all want? Y'all want some I don't
Music
know.
Soul Child love.
Okay. You want love? Okay.
You know Raj is going to pick the best song because Raj knows every lyric. Fun fact,
Every
guys.
song that has ever existed.
Every lyric of every song ever invented in the land of songs.
Facts.
Every lyric, every song, every genre.
No, we're gonna do Music Soul Child. We're gonna do Music Soul
I
Child.
was thinking that. Okay.
No, we should do no. You know what? We should do the one that you got married to, me.
Girl, don't you start nothing.
Yeah, honey. Hold on, here we go. Okay. So, wait, who's starting this? Who's starting this?
Well, I might as well start since you're playing on the bed.
Go ahead, girl.
Oh, I'm gonna cry because remember I was crying all hard. So, the Fifth family. I would love to introduce my amazing, wonderful husband, Mr. Aaron Brooks Roberts.
Hey, Ron. Hey.
How you doing?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce my best friend, my hitter, my partner in crime, my favorite person, my favorite human, Mr. Ryan Oliver Landell. Come on,
Full government. Where you at, Ryan?
Going out slow. Come on.
Hey, come through, love crew.
What's going on, Riz?
All right, y'all. And I would love to introduce the love of my life, my best friend, Candy from the block. Come here, baby girl.
Hey.
Hey.
Beautiful people.
Yes.
Somebody said matching outfits. Yes, honey, this is my boo.
Yes. So what you sipping on, Mr. Brooks Roberts?
It's called part 2 of the what is this?
Margarita.
Yeah.
Come
Not
on.
too bad yet.
Rita Crew.
Right.
Your hand's a little empty there though, Raj.
You know what? I'm sipping on the dude's water. That's what I'm sipping on here.
Right.
I promise.
You better than everybody.
Yeah, y'all the Fit Club crew. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
Represent.
That's right.
We got that chocolate shop. That's it. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Change is sweet.
Get into y'all's little matching shirts, like.
Right.
Yeah.
I know, right? We gotta let's talk about it. I see you did the right thing, Ryan Landell.
Good job. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, because we are. I asked my dude if it was okay if we, in honor of Black History Month and Valentine's Day being right around the corner, we are partnering with an amazing brand called Beautiful, and they are releasing some new gear. Love. Beautiful sweatshirts, crop shirts. It's really, really dope. Carrie was just over here doing a shoot. So it's awesome. And these are going to be live on their site soon.
Yeah, so I think the site is live now for sign up. You can sign up for when the site drops. But I think they're dropping in a week or two or less actually. So you
Yes.
BHUETFUL.com.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and drop that in there for y'all.
Right.
Dope. So, Carrie, you got a question of the day for all of us?
I do. And so in honor of it being, a celebrating our boo things, this is going to be a question about our boo things, right? That's a cute little question. So, if the person next to you, right, on the boat, what would they name it?
Oh, this is hard. That's hard.
That is hard.
Uh-oh.
If he on the boat, what would he name it? Oh no, man.
Mm-hmm.
Are we supposed to guess?
We're supposed to guess for
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
I have a hilarious one.
I'm scared.
But it's you guys are not gonna get it. It's Chief Black Bear.
Oh God. Chief Black Bear. I rock with that though.
You guys are not gonna. This is what's gonna make it complicated. We're not gonna get each other's inside jokes.
Some of the inside jokes.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
all good. It's all
Chief. Yeah. Okay, so I could see myself with a boat named Chief Blackbeard. I'm with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with
I
that.
could see it. I could see
But now we need to know what Chief Black Bear means, sis. Like I don't,
Right.
It means whatever you want it to mean. I am the chief. I am black.
and she's my little.
And I'm her leader.
You feel like a berry. Okay. That is a good question. I'm guess what Aaron's would be. Because a boat name is kind of like silly, right?
Can be.
It can be. Mrs. Tuck.
Miss Tuck.
Mrs. Tuck.
What was it?
What's that mean?
Miss Tuck. Oh, I can't tell you.
This is a whole nother conversation.
Oh, you want to tell us? You want to tell us? Okay.
Yes, don't let me be the bad guy. But when beautiful female has at the very top of the thigh where it meets the cheek, there is a small, curvature tuck, if you will. But I love so much of hers. That's what the tuck is.
I'm with it. I'm with it, Aaron.
I like the tuck.
First of all, I just want to say, what's up, Sadae? I see you in here. You came at the right time.
Oh, Jesus.
I honestly don't know what your boat name would be. I think it would be like the dude or something that says like Vital Ital or something.
Yes.
Yes.
What would your boat name be? I don't even know.
Chill ship.
It had to be something chill. The chill ship, he said.
The chill ship. All right. Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
What would my boat name be though?
Pomp and circumstance.
I thought it would have been the nanigans, but it's true. It would be I can see that.
So I would say for Candy, it's two, right? There's two that I think. One could either be, and I'm gonna say this wrong. Weechly Pochly. That's a good one. Yeah. Weechly Pochly, which is an Aztec god, right?
I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
Or Barry.
Okay. Yeah.
Because of Barack Obama.
Because I only drive black cars, and I always name them Barry.
So I figured if it was another, it would be Barry.
I thought you were gonna say like 40%.
Because she could only swim 40%.
Oh. She can only swim 40%. What does that mean?
I can't swim.
That she can't swim.
Oh.
That's it.
That's hilarious.
Question of the day.
Good question. That is a good question.
That's a great question. Let me see. I'm only thinking black, and I'm thinking Journey because you've come so far. Yeah, Black Journey.
Black Journey.
If you don't know, the fact that you got good answers, you get points.
Yeah. Ding, ding.
Right.
That's a good one. You win, Aaron.
That's
All
funny.
right,
Let's get into the meat, y'all.
That's so funny.
Two tired mamas, yes.
So we're gonna play a little game. How y'all feel about playing a game?
Let's do it.
So there's like this Valentine's Day challenge going around. So we figured it'd be cool to kind of start off with the Valentine's Day challenge, and then we have another game after that how well do we know each other?
Mm-hmm.
So, Carrie and Candy.
Uh-oh. Well, we gotta go first. Wait, the sip starts with Raj.
No, it don't. No, it don't.
In the sentence, it's Raj, Neek, and Carrie Joy.
I'm just joking. It's cool. It's cool. What's up?
So, you guys' first date. Or tell us how you met. Tell us first how you met. Like, tell us your story, how you met.
It's so predictable. We met working backstage. Like we were at
the Women's March in Denver
2018.
In 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I was stalking her. I saw her out in the crowd and I was like, I want that one. And then and she looked at me and she was like so scared.
I was. It is funny, right? Because I was still learning. I have zero game. Okay. So some people might think or assume that like I have no game. Okay. Right. I just
she was scared. Wow. She was gonna run.
So I'm sitting there at Civic Center Park in Denver, and I think me and Ryan were actually having a conversation. And I turn around, and this is just gorgeous woman sitting here with this big old hat and this beautiful pink scarf, and I'm like, who the hell is that? But also, like, I'm looking at her, and she's looking at me, and then I looked behind me. I was like, is she looking at me? Like, I was just like, I wasn't clear about what was going on. And and I was nervous because I was about to perform and all of that, but I was like, I'm gonna try to talk to her later, but I didn't know what to say because I was like, she kind of took my breath away. So
she was sitting on the bottom, like right before she went on stage, and I like went and followed her, and I sat on top of the ledge, and I was like staring at her, and I was like, "Are you nervous?"
Those were our first words.
That was my first.
Yeah.
So,
that's how we
do.
I love it.
Okay, Roger, Ryan, you go.
Wait, so how are we doing this? Are we doing like each one of us will answer one question and then we'll go on, or do you want to go through like okay?
Nope. Yeah.
So first date, is that the question?
No. How did y'all meet?
How did we meet?
Uh-oh.
I'll tell the stories all the time.
Shenanigans.
My seat right here, sir. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. I'll wait.
I thought you were answering. Can you answer?
Oh no. I said we already said Karen. No, that's different. Go ahead.
I thought this.
No, answer the question. Go ahead. I'm like,
we met at the show.
What show? What happened?
You were taping Honey One at Feinstein's, and Steph Lover said come through, so I came through.
And what'd you come through with? See, this is what he all wants to see.
I came through with a gray pinstripe suit.
Let me tell you what happened. So I had a music video taping. Oh, see, you're lucky. Okay, here, it didn't want to work now. I had a music video taping. He showed up with 2 chicken wings on his arm. He had one on one side. Don't get it.
No, I was just looking at the camera.
Oh, he had one on one side and one on the other. Can y'all see us? Sorry, let me try this again.
Yeah.
He had one chicken head on one side and one on the other.
We can't see you.
We can't see you.
He went to fix it. I'll tell you later. But anyway, he had 2 chicken heads, and I thought he was cute, but he wasn't trying to give me the time of day because he didn't know I was interested in him. So that's how we met. Okay, we'll tell you more in a minute. Okay.
Wait, Shelter.
That's hilarious. Okay.
Yes, the raspy voice. So hopefully you can hear what I'm saying. But associate of mine, I was working at a bake at the time. He was opening up a restaurant, and I was excited to support the brother, black man in business, trying to stretch out and do his own thing. So planned on being there, showed up, and it just so happened that this beautiful woman walked in, but she was with 2 other women that I made full judgment calls about. So I was like, you know what? I know exactly what type of crowd that is. I don't want nothing to do with that. But, as the night went on, we had some chewy steak and terrible. The food was not good.
It was not good.
I felt bad for the brother. I knew he was gonna last. But yeah, so the owner, the original owner, before he sold it to my friend, came over and asked me if I was single. So a grown man, older, maybe not twice my age, but sitting down at my table, I had just had rapport with him. We did a little music together, and he's like, "Are you single?" It's like, well, who's
Depends.
Not go for it, but no, not happening here. Sorry, but no, we got further in the discussion, and it just so happened that she had sent him over to ask me who I was.
Nick was on the covert operation,
right?
For us to sit down, and that's pretty much where everything started. But I know it wasn't immediate. It took some time before we actually went on our first date.
Aww.
Y'all cute.
Yeah. Not us. We moved in like 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
Never turned back.
It kind of happened like that later, but we'll talk about it.
right?
So, what was your first date?
It was a week after we met, and we were. Oh, it was so cute. Can I tell the whole truth? It was a really cold day. It was a really cold day, and I had like set up the spot. It's this place called Will Call in the neighborhood, and I told her a time, and then when I got there, like she was sitting so comfortable, like she owned the place. And I sit down, I give her a hug, and then we sit down, and I'm like, how long have you been here? Like you're all comfortable, and it looks like on your second drink. And she was like, I've been here about an hour.
It was about 2 hours.
It was about 2 hours.
And she wasn't late. I was just really early because I was just like, I didn't want to be late. You know, I was really excited. I just had all this energy, and I was like, I'm just gonna show up and just make sure I could like settle and kind of, you know, I don't know, relax a little bit.
And then it was so cute because we finished the day. We had been there, and they were like, it was already just, we've been there too long, and we didn't have anything else planned. And so I was like, well, let's go watch a movie. And so we ended up having like 2 hours before the movie even started. So we came back here to my house, and we were sitting here in this room, and we are just like, I think talking about my books or something. And then we went and saw The Shape of Water. That's our movie. The Shape of Water.
Yeah. I didn't want to not be next to her. I was like, I don't want us to separate.
But that movie's a really nerdy movie too, and it's an independent film. So like the fact that she went for it and she liked it and she understood it, I was like, I love her.
I love it, y'all.
Go ahead, Raj. Where'd you guys?
What you mean I don't know? What you mean I don't know? Go ahead.
It's like y'all been spending your whole lives together.
Exactly. They are a married couple.
There's no one point.
I don't know, like I wasn't there, but okay.
The first date we went on. There's a spot in this. Well, it used to be a spot in the city, in New York City, in Manhattan. And, you know, for all the people I know, they have the exclusive firewater. This spot called Ginger's. It's a Chinese spot.
Yes, you can eat it all the time.
Yeah. So we went to Ginger's, chilled, you know. At the time, my people was running the place, so they treated us real good.
He was trying to get me drunk. That's what it was.
You know, I mean, at the time, I was still, you know, imbibing on the sippage. So, you know what I'm saying? She wanted to sip on what I was sipping on. So I was like, all right.
It was good too. I got drunk. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little tipsy by the end of the night. I had to change my heels into flats. That was it.
but it was dope. We just hung out, and it was like, I feel like we haven't been apart since that day, really. You know what I'm saying? We had dinner, we walked around, we went to Starbucks, had coffee, we listened to music, walked around the city, and just enjoyed each other. And it was like, man, why can't it be like this every day?
Oh, you're cute. Stop.
No, for real. So,
I
I
love
was
it.
like, yo, let's do this, and she ain't talked to me for like 2 weeks.
Okay, see that, but that's not really what happened. That's not the whole truth. That's like most of the truth, but that's not the whole truth,
Well, then tell us the whole truth.
I believe you, Ryan. I believe you.
No, no. Okay. See, what had happened was when we went on the first date, I saw him. I thought I had always thought he was cute, and Steffi will tell you, okay, because me and Steffi was plotting, and Steffi's the one who introduced me to him. I was waiting for him to ask me out because I had said at that time that I wasn't gonna date nobody who didn't come for me because I had been, in some mess. So, but when I met him at first, like the first couple times we saw each other, he didn't ask me out. So I was like, this dude ain't really, But then we went on our date, and right at the first dinner, he was like, I told everybody I'm off the market. And I was like, what you mean? Off what? And he said, I told everybody at work I'm off the market. Like, this is it. And I was like, but this is date 1, sir. Like, wait, hold on a second. Like, I know God, I asked you for something, but I didn't think it was coming like today. I thought, like in a month. So for a couple weeks, I wasn't sure what to say because he was such a good person. And I had been with some really not good people. And so I didn't know how to deal at first. But 2 weeks after, I called you up, and what did I say? I said, oh, no, you tell him what I said. No. I said, I said, I'm sorry. I realized that I could make a big mistake by not opening up to you. And I think you're an amazing person. And so if you're in this, I'm in it. And let's do it. And so I only gave you 2 weeks in that regard. So
I love it. I love it.
2 weeks is a long time. Right?
When you know, you know.
Listen, I know you ain't talking about.
Okay, get them together, Neat. No.
So, our first date. Let me just tell y'all this really quick. So, our first date was supposed to be at a restaurant called Carrabba's in South Jersey. Mm-hmm. We show up, and Aaron was like, I don't like the way it smells in here. It don't smell right. And I was like, what's the smell like? Like, I heard this restaurant is really banging. And he was like, I'm so sorry. Like the smell is making me sick. And I was like, okay. So I was like, where else is around? So there was an Olive Garden, like a block down.
Oh, yes, Olive Garden.
Olive Garden. So we went to Olive Garden, and we had breadsticks and soup. It was had a really great conversation, and I was really, really liking this guy. But up until this point, we just couldn't connect. Like, we met on that day, and y'all, when I met him on that day, I ran home. If Camilla's still watching, I was like, I met my husband tonight. Ooh. He was so different than anyone I had ever met, and I was just like, yo, this man is my husband. But then we just couldn't connect because he went to bed at 10:15. If I called this man at 10:15, he's supposed to wait up for me. He's supposed to want to talk to me. Like, I don't understand that. Like, I called at 10:15. And so he just was very regimented with his schedule. He's very disciplined. He used to wake up at 5 a.m., go to the gym, have his church rehearsal, work, be in bed, knocked out by 10 o'clock. Mm-hmm. So we go on this date, and after the date, I thought that we were going to connect and go on another date soon. But no. It just didn't happen like that. Listen, you could tell the people what was going through your mind at the time.
Right? Inquiring minds want to know.
Inquiring minds. Not really. But yeah, that was our first date. But we'll get deeper into the story later. Our next question. What is the age difference between us, or between you and your partner?
4 years.
4 years.
One.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm mature for my age, so
It's because of you. Thank God for you, Ryan, because she acts older than she
you. I mean, I'm an old soul, baby.
Listen,
I've never dated anyone younger than me.
I'm special.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
y'all cute, whatever.
Women mature faster.
Right, that is true. Okay, so we kind of already answered the who is interested first. So who said I love you first?
Well,
I don't remember.
Lele said it for us.
I throw that word around like because I love things. I love the world. I love humanity. And I think I told her that right away. I was like, don't get scared. I say I love you a lot. Like it's for me, it's more meaningful if I ever get to a place where I say I respect you. Like for me, love, like you get my little default. That's just like what you're entitled to. But like if I grow to respect you, that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's probably me.
He said it first, but it's because I was scared. That's all. I was just scared.
I said it first. Meek said this in the email. Because I said love you at the bottom of the email. It's like, hey, buddy.
He was like, love ya.
Love you. What you say?
Like, is that your signature or is that for me?
Right.
Right. I was like,
not a signature.
Love ya.
But what it really solidified was we had gotten home from a date. Went out somewhere, was listening to Dwelle on the way home. We parked in front of the spot, and I was like, I don't know how to say this, but I love you. Like, this might be too early, whatever.
Soon, yeah,
but I love you. And it was playing on the radio. Like, this woman right here.
What'd you say?
Did you say I love you too, or no?
Yeah, he said no. He said it to me, and then I said it after that. But when we playing in the car, and y'all know that song, I know it's early.
Yeah.
But it be so, and I was like driving, and I was like, this is awkward. Like, but I felt it because even though we had that first date, and we just didn't have the time, it was really time. It was just a lot was going on for me, a lot was going on for him, and so we never got a chance to really connect. But then come July, right after my birthday, and we got a chance to connect. It was like in 2 weeks, he said, "I love you." And inseparable from that day, which we have a funny story to share about that. But who is the most impatient?
Me for sure.
Whoa.
You know, question.
What'd you say, Rod?
I said, you already know the answer to that damn question. Me,
you already know,
right?
Me too. I can't say nothing. Who is the most sensitive?
What would you say?
What would you say?
You think I'm more sensitive?
It depends.
I was just thinking about it.
My sensitivity doesn't manifest itself in
the
like
same way,
crying or
what you trying to say.
Like my sensitivity manifests itself in anger and impatience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm the most.
Y'all pray for me.
I think I'm the most externally sensitive, but I think that there are times when I don't realize, because he's so chill and quiet, I don't realize that something has really like pierced him until much later. Like he won't say anything. Like me, you poke me and I'm like, ah, you know.
Right.
He's like, 6 months ago when such and such. You know what I mean? I told you, and I would have totally missed it. So not intentionally, but it's just So
I agree too with that. I feel like I'm the more outward. Like I'll just be damn it, like, but he kind of internalizes stuff a bit more.
I kind of
Same.
You agree? Okay.
Hi, Sabrine. Welcome, girl. Hi, Jackie. Welcome, y'all.
We can just probably, just know who this is, but who's the loudest?
You can't even hear when I talk.
What you mean? It depends. The loudest.
I'm lying. Okay.
Oh, okay. I guess I can own that.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. You know it.
Yeah.
Yo, in the summertime, when the windows is open and she be on a call, you can hear like 5 houses down.
Same.
That's not true.
I know I'm loud.
Yeah.
I'm used to talking to Neek, so it's Neek's fault, really.
It's my job to be loud. I get paid to be loud.
Right.
That's who I am, sir. It's what I do. Okay.
Right?
I'm through.
Hey, Dr. Debbie, you got on. Yay, I saw you.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Okay.
Who is the most stubborn?
Me for sure.
Can you be one of them? Like, can we just get to the one where he got? Because I'm over it already.
Is it you or is it him?
No.
Okay.
It's you, Raj.
Yes, me. Okay, fine.
The people want to know.
Same. I'm the most stubborn for sure.
I think you are.
I think I am.
Yeah, you are.
Mm.
You are. All I'm gonna say.
What are you gonna say? Oh, your face to the left. No, your face.
We didn't say nothing. Well, we said it all.
Who is the better cook?
Ooh.
Don't be lying into the people, man.
Listen, I don't like to cook, but when I cook good.
Whoa, but don't be lying to the people.
No,
She showing it down.
There's a difference. She cooks the most. She cooks really good when she cooks. But like when I cook good. Don't lie. Okay. I want to eat. And so she's the better cook. I want to eat.
Right. Did she go?
She's the best cook.
Good answer, Candy. No.
Right.
What about you, Ryan?
You know.
All the special.
I would say I'm the better cook, but I have to thank him though because he's the reason why we're vegan, and it made me want to like make all these different meals and stuff. So he inspires the cooking for sure.
Okay. Aaron is the better cook. He is the better cook because he loves to cook, and you can taste the love in the food. I don't enjoy it.
Love.
I hate cooking. I hate it.
I hate it.
What?
I'd rather starve.
We don't need that. I need you in my life. I will never forget that lasagna you made. Okay,
Aaron. That Aaron
that
made.
lasagna you made. Yes, with that non-dairy cheese.
Yes.
That was banging.
Yes.
What? Did I get some lasagna?
No. When we was in Jersey still. Aaron made lasagna with the gluten-free noodles and the non-dairy when I was going gluten-free.
Bang.
I'm mad. I need that taste.
When Monique puts her hands on stuff,
it's
amazing. It just does every time.
It's luck.
She'll do it with this face on, and it'll be great.
You cook like that the whole time.
A little pepper.
Same.
Is that
I'm not even gonna eat it if I have to cook. I don't want to. I'm just doing it because you're making me cook.
Right, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I would appreciate a nice home cooked meal, but ask the dude what he like to cook. Ask him what he like to cook.
What you like to cook, Brian?
You do, but what do you like to cook most of the time?
Porridge. Yes.
Porridge.
Oh, I love porridge.
Oatmeal, some oatmeal.
That's my
favorite food.
I make savory food, and you ate it. I mean, I like. Well, I'm vegan, so it's a lot of greens, a lot of vegetables, a lot of potatoes, a lot of good stuff. So I make that stuff too. But she likes to cook more than I do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, go at it. You know what I mean?
Wild. Do your thing. Do you?
Right, Steffi said I was about to say oatmeal for Ryan. You know, Steffi, you already know. Anyway.
Hey.
So we have 2 more questions in the V-Day challenge. The next one is who's the most competitive?
Me, for sure.
And it's hard because I can be. Yeah.
Everything is a competition. Even the water we drink every day.
The water we drink. She's like, how much did you drink? How many ounces did you drink?
I'm winning.
Can I live? Can I breathe?
That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm very competitive, as y'all all know, unfortunately.
Don't play Monopoly, y'all. Don't
Right.
play Monopoly.
Or what's the other one? Taboo. Jesus, don't play
Taboo. We gotta do a game of Taboo, y'all.
Yeah.
It's about to get real.
He said all spades, right, exactly.
Oh, no.
I'm mad.
Big man.
Shut up, sucker. Okay, and the last question in this challenge is who is the funniest?
I'd have to give it to her. I have my moments, but
right.
She quick.
I'm quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd have to say you're like funny, witty. Like I can be real like crass, and I could be quick funny and loud funny, but he will give you these one-liners that just will shut it all down, and you'll be like dead. So he cracks me up all the time. I'd be laughing at him all the time, with him all the time.
I love it.
I think we all know the answer to this question.
The truth comes out, y'all.
Right?
Yeah, this is one right here.
No, but you're really funny too, because you say something and we'll be on the floor. We just have a different brand of the comedy. Yeah, a different brand funny, but I think you're funny too.
She's PE.
Okay, dope. That was fun, guys. So we have the next game.
Hard stuff.
Oh, we not done.
Oh, it's about to get there, honey. It's about to get there.
Oh no, it's
This
about
is
to be
the How Well Do You Know Me game. So you are answering for your partner.
Why,
Right? They have about 5 seconds. We have to do this quick. You got about 5 seconds. Say the first thing that comes to your mind.
I didn't see that part on it, Mo. I didn't know there was time.
Well, we're gonna make it time. I just added that in. Like, okay, 10 seconds. You get 10 seconds to answer the question.
Okay.
And you tally up your points. If they're wrong, you can give them the right answer, but it's an okay? We're gonna start with Terry and Candy. We're gonna do Roger Ryan, and then we're gonna do me and Aaron.
Okay.
That's not fair. Because then
Okay,
whoever goes first, I got 30 seconds to figure my stuff out. I mean, right?
That's a good point, sir.
That is a good point.
However,
it is what it is.
We accept.
But if you don't know the answer, then you just don't know.
Accept conditions.
Okay, let's do it. What is the full government name? What is your partner's full government name?
Carrie Joy Landau.
Candy Lisa Lavaca.
Wait, so
I got it. Carrie Joy Landau.
What'd you say?
You better not say my whole. You better not say my government name. That's what you better not do. I love you, but you gonna say the other name in the thing.
No, I want to know the whole thing.
Whole name. It don't gotta be your government name, but your whole name that you identify with. Okay.
Riz, what you supposed to do with that, man?
He's like, I don't know.
Gotta survive. You know what I'm saying?
Survive.
That's it.
Okay, so what's my full name?
Raj Delari, Mannequins Land.
I'll accept. Okay. And his is Ryan Landell. I'm not gonna say his government. I always
Hey, you already said it.
What he did?
I was wrong. I was wrong. His name is Mr. Ryan, the dude Landell. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Good dude.
Okay. John Aaron Brooks Robert.
Monique Ariella Spencer, but it's going to be Brooks Roberts very soon.
It is Brooks Roberts. What are you talking about? Okay. We already know this. When is your birthday? When is your partner's birthday?
April.
So hold on. I'm gonna just say this. I mean, there's a lot of PCI that we putting out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, listen to him.
Okay. We ain't giving no socials.
People go, looking what's up.
You're right.
Okay, let's do this one. Let's do this one.
I don't know.
Listen, this is the leader of the revolution here. What you're not gonna do is,
Oh, you're right. I respect that.
Okay, let's move to the next one then. What am I insecure about?
I'm joking. That's not.
What is your partner is their biggest insecurity, you think?
So I would say, I don't know if this is an insecurity, but like not making not making the right impact, on the world, or like changing the world for the better. Like she wants to leave the world better than she found it, basically. And I feel like, so I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, not being liked by the people that you like.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
What about y'all?
what are you insecure about? I would say you're insecure about not like fully fulfilling your, like, living out your dream. I know it's gonna happen, but I think, seeing your dreams fully realized, like, is the biggest thing that you worry about. I would say, yeah.
I think it's the same.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's the same.
Yeah. I would say the same for you too. Like not having the success that you would want, or just whatever that looks like for you, whatever success looks like for you, that maybe you won't fulfill all the things that you want to fulfill in this life. Or losing losing like the insecurity of like losing your family, or like something happening.
That's stressful. That could be. You, weirdly enough, I don't know if you talked about this with the family, the sick family, but being in a room of multiple people, you have a little bit of anxiety, if you will.
Oh,
Extrovert
looking. No.
Yeah, but yes,
I do. I have a
think
little.
we all might.
We're introverts.
But yeah, that is favorite food.
Ooh, pork chops.
She don't have a favorite food.
I like all things.
Yeah, she don't have a favorite food.
I don't discriminate.
So y'all got yours already?
Pork chops, especially fried.
Oh, okay, fried pork chops. Okay.
But you always say it's two different things. One is your mom's black cake with rum, a vegan black cake, or it's true porridge. or porridge or a cinnamon bun. Like it's either your mom's black cake.
I
mean, yeah, I'm definitely the black cake. But I would say probably like there's not one, but just tropical fruits.
Yeah.
All kind, mango, sour sap, sweet sap.
Yeah.
All of that, whatever tropical fruit, I'm with it.
Mm-hmm. What's my favorite?
Mushrooms.
That's true.
Favorite food ever?
I take pretty much anything with mushrooms.
Oyster mushrooms.
Yes.
I would say yours is a cheesesteak.
I agree. I would say yours is avocado toast.
Ooh.
Let me see. What?
My favorite food, avocado toast.
Avocado toast with the.
I mean, it's good, but it's not like my favorite thing. Like, what would be my favorite thing?
Absolute
I
favorite.
know what I'm.
You said Raj?
Biscuits and grape jelly. No.
Facts. Facts.
Or clementine
jelly,
Biscuits and gravy with grape jelly on top of the biscuit.
Grape. That's the first time I
That's so rare. It's so rare. That it doesn't count.
It is. It's either that or crab legs.
Crab legs, I was gonna say.
Anything seafood. Anything seafood. Fried lobster, fried shrimp, fried fish.
Yeah.
Crabs.
Butter and garlic.
With butter and garlic.
Clean crab.
Clean crab.
Right. What's that? Nick, what's that soda you like?
What's the soda I like?
Yeah, and this is one soda that you can get only in Kentucky or something that you like.
Big Red.
Oh, big.
Was it Big Red? They had
it might be Big Red, yeah. Because Vernon's is the one.
You can get Big Red here.
Yeah, there's Big Red here, but
Okay.
for the longest, we didn't have it in Jersey. So I not as much as Camille likes it, but I'm okay. Your favorite TV show? We're gonna do 5 more. Your favorite TV show?
He don't got a favorite TV show. He don't watch
Right
TV.
now or for all time?
Huh?
Right now, TV show or for all time?
We'll say right now because I like a lot of shows.
Right.
Or
Right
whatever.
now.
It could be right now, or it could be before.
She loved Insecure. Insecure when it. Insecure.
Insecure is my shit.
Okay.
Insecure is my shit. I was shit. This Is Us.
I like. That's your favorite show, but I do love it. I do love it. My favorite is Shameless.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Shameless. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, dope.
What's my favorite show?
I don't know.
It's like anything. I think it's like all the Chicago,
Yeah.
all the Chicago drama things. Like
Everything Chicago drama.
Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD. You gotta say.
Oh yeah, they got that. Yes.
I don't know.
And 911, any kind of
911 good.
Hospital, TV, police drama, I'm all over it. Law and Order, all of that.
She all about
Right.
the
What's Ryan?
He don't watch TV. I would say his favorite TV show is YouTube because he's always on YouTube,
Yeah,
like watching car shows or nerd stuff.
Trying to learn something.
I love it.
I love you.
All-time favorite, Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Second City.
Yeah,
You
Second City, right.
got that right.
Baby, you talking about Ab Fab? Yes, honey. She said my favorite show is Ab Fab.
Yeah.
Yes, hands down.
The show with the British face.
Yeah, that's
Oh, what's the new one? On Netflix.
Bridgerton.
Bridgerton.
Oh.
Yes.
It was good, but
I couldn't get into Bridgerton. I tried.
We haven't got very far.
You haven't got
It
far.
wasn't my favorite, but I like it for, you know, I liked watching it with you. Like, we watched it, you know, that was fun.
Because it's Shonda Rhimes.
Yeah. You
Hey,
know,
honey, baby.
I like history.
right.
I respect
Yeah.
that.
It was
Right.
cool. I would say your favorite show is what's it called? Hannibal.
Hannibal, yeah.
Okay.
Listen, Aaron. Aaron like to watch the scary shows. I'll be, yes, honey.
You know that Silence of the Lamb? What that? There's a series coming out. Is it already out? Oh, Clarice.
It's going out. Yeah, that's
Oh,
Yeah, it's got
that
like
one.
3 or 4 seasons.
No. There's another one coming out.
What
I
is the
think
new one?
Hannibal- Yeah, this
Ah.
one. Called
If it's
Clarice,
not
isn't
with
it,
Mads,
Aaron?
if it's
What's
not with
called
the new
Clarice?
character Mads,
Right.
Oh, I
I
don't
know.
know.
then I won't watch it.
Right.
It has to be with him.
Yes.
Mm.
That Hannibal
Okay.
show was incredible, though. The way they did it was.
I know.
Yeah.
I talked about it.
I got to.
Oh, now we got a show to watch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't watch stuff like that, but you know, more power to the people. I have nightmares. So, a few more questions. So, if we could travel anywhere in the world, where would we travel?
So, like, to live or like just to visit?
No, like vacation.
I know you've been wanting to go to Greece.
Yeah, Greece.
I think I know where you want to go. Mm-hmm.
I think she wants to go home. I think she wants to go to Jamaica.
I do.
I would say Jamaica for him, but I think you want to go to Guyana first. Ghana first. Ghana.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, really, I want to go to the Seychelles. But,
Seychelles.
Oh, I love the Seychelles. I love the
Or, I
Yeah.
mean, you know, if it's tropical water and it's in the motherland, yeah, I want to go.
Yeah.
Respect.
I love it there.
But I have been dying to go to Cuba, which is, I mean, that's our neighbor. It's our joke.
Right.
Like, I definitely, if I could pick, since
I would move to Cuba and
yeah,
live there forever.
you just live in Cuba.
Yeah.
Group trip.
Yep. I'm
Right.
Make it happen.
Mhm. Where would I want to go?
Everywhere, really.
I know.
I mean, like right now when it's cold, I mean, I guess Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I would say or Mexico, or I mean, I think it's the same thing for her. It's a beach.
It is.
With, you know, unlimited cocktails, and she'll be fine.
Right.
Just come to our house.
Listen, I need my girls, some sun, a beach, and my dude. I need my girl, my dude, some sun, a beach, and a cabana. That's all I need. I need the banana shots from the Palladium Club.
Oh, those bananas.
That's what I need.
Bro.
Right.
Shots, though. In
The
Jamaica.
layers on it, the way they layer.
Oh, come on.
Asking her to
It
bring
was like candy. It was like candy, you know?
It was.
Okay.
It was bang.
Aaron, why are you stealing her drinks? Like, what's going on? I just saw like some.
You sold it.
You ain't single. No, I got you.
I actually don't know where you would want to go.
Why you look like Miles right then?
Yeah. I do want to go to Paris, but what's a warm place that I would want to go to?
Mexico right now.
Like my dream place.
Your dream place.
I don't know if we talked about this recently.
Your dream place.
Yeah. Okay. The Maldives.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I want to go to the Maldives. I want to have a house out in the water.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I want to go to Greece. I want to go to Santorini, man. That's why.
Yes, that too.
Yes.
Where would you want to go?
With our boats.
Trip.
Come on now. Listen.
Right.
Circumstance.
I want to experience either St. Lucia.
Wait, where did Aaron say?
Yes.
Yes.
St. Lucia, because I've never been, or Kangaroo Island in Australia.
Oh yeah, Kangaroo Island. I forgot you wanted to go there. Yeah. Okay.
Well, let's
Okay.
just go. I'm over it. Let's just sell out
Wow.
and go
It's
travel the
probably
world.
cheap now.
Yo, I heard St. Lucia is the spot, man. It's like one of the cleanest islands in the Caribbean.
Wow.
Just go. I ain't say
'Cause
nothing word.
it doesn't have a lot of boat traffic, you know what I'm saying? So the water is real clean. Yeah.
Love it.
I want to go.
Let's go.
Well, yay! We're gonna end the questions here, but I want before we leave.
I made it.
You got lucky with that. You ain't got the same position up in here. You better be mad, you know.
Does anybody watching have any questions for us?
And Steffi watching too, Lord.
Right? What question? Oh God.
We should have let them ask early on.
That's true. I didn't even think about that. It's all good. It's all good. We could do it again next year. Y'all can pose the questions.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Next year.
Listen, we gonna be here, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Yeah,
thank
next
you
year
so
live from the
much for
Maldives.
watching. What'd you say, Ryan?
Next year live from the Maldives.
Exactly.
Yes. See?
Exactly.
Oh my God, it could be a sip trip. A sip trip.
We already planning a tour.
You could invite
Right.
other people, the viewers, meet us out there.
Yes, honey.
Absolutely.
Oh, Steffi has a good one. She said, "How do you show love to your partner?" Oh, can I change? Can I change that a little bit? Like, how do you feel like I show you love, or you know, like?
She feeds
All right, fine. I ain't gonna, okay. Go ahead. Answer
She
the question.
feeds me.
How do you show love to your partner? Y'all go.
She feeds me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Make sure she stay alive, drink her water, do her yoga.
How do
You show love in so many ways. You listen. I would say you listen to me in a way that I don't feel like it has always been familiar for me. You know what I'm saying?
and problem solve.
And problem solve. Yeah, I mean, like you hear me out and help me understand. You know, how to strategize. Like if I have an issue, how to move through that. Because sometimes I really get stuck in my head and I don't really know what to do, and so I feel like, yeah, that's one of the best ways to show.
I like that.
Them eyes, man, are dark.
It's dangerous over here, y'all.
Right, y'all can ask questions. We gotta live afterwards.
Right?
Survival, baby.
Yeah, man.
How do I show love to you?
I thought it was. I'm supposed to say how.
How you show love to me?
That's the question, right?
Okay.
Well, she switched it around. Rock switched it around.
Always.
Show love to your partner.
I give you snuggles, or you give me snuggles? Okay. Well, yes. Well, how do I show love to him? Steffi said, "Hey,
don't do that, Rod. You gotta answer the other question.
Oh wait, no. How does he show me love?
Yes.
He is my calm in the storm. Like my life always feels very chaotic. 9 times out of 10 out of my own making, but he slows me down, and he just brings such a grounding and a peace to my life, and he makes me want to be a better person. Like he makes me want to think better, go slower, be methodical. Like I've learned so much from him. I just
Oh, cute. You want to go first?
Sure. My baby fills in every gap and every hole that I have in my heart, in my relationships, in my just my life in total. She fills all the gaps. It's literally my 100%. So there's no one thing. It's all things.
Oh. I would say the same thing. I mean, I've never been in a relationship and be so fulfilled and feel so cared about and so loved. I think the way he listens to me, the way he looks at me, the way he puts me first and these kids first. There's never been a day that I don't feel his love or have questioned how he felt for me or anything. It's just the way that he shows up for me day in and day out and for our family. And I love you, sucker.
Oh, you guys are so cute. Hercules, Hercules.
Oh, I love it. So before we show, I would love each of us to take a few seconds to just give our viewers like a relationship, not advice, or just like a cute little phrase or just something to encourage anyone who maybe is struggling in a relationship now or single and you're looking to be with somebody, like just a little anecdote that we can give you to encourage love in your life.
Oh, my favorite one is we accept the love that we think we deserve. And so if you're struggling, like you need to really work on what you think you deserve, because you won't accept less if you think you deserve more. And I think you communicate with that with your partner, and the partner that's for you will step it up.
I love that.
And I mean, I would say communication is definitely key. Just make sure you're talking to each other, making sure you make space for each other. You are not projecting on each other. You know what I'm saying? Like holding space, but also just recognizing what you're bringing to that space as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's really.
I love that.
Um, two things I would say. If you want patience, you have to have patience. If you want patience, you got to give patience. If you want to be understood, you got to take the time to understand. And yeah, communicate. Say how you feel, and be open to hear what's being said to you, and know that you know. Hopefully, it's coming from a place of love and understanding, even though it might not be what you want to hear, it might be what you need to hear.
Yeah, I love that.
I would say lead with love first. There's a lot of times, especially in the quarantine, a lot of us have been with our partners this whole time. And if you care, it can really improve your relationship. Y'all can have some deep conversations and y'all can maybe probably get to a deeper understanding. But if you lead with love and you kind of take your ego out of the situation, you can have such a better time. I've learned that a lot in this relationship, just having a better understanding of each other. But if the love is at the front, then everything else can be all right.
I love that.
As the stepson said, love.
Right.
Love.
Right. Exactly.
I agree with Raj. You lead with love and you treat the other person the way that you would want to be treated. Um, I think it's a simple thing in this life that people just don't kind of glaze over. Like, if this is the person that you're invested in, and this is the person you're going to build with and love and cherish, why not consider them in what you do?
Mm-hmm.
It just goes hand in hand. So if you keep that at the forefront, put love first, treat each other the way that you want to be treated, I think you'll be just fine.
I agree.
Mhm.
And I would just add, along with that, depending on what situation you're in, always know your worth. I think to be in a relationship with someone and where you're getting the best out of it and you're fully fulfilled, you have to love yourself first. So first and foremost, before you get into any situation, make sure that you know who you are and what you want. And then when you're in that relationship, for all my married folks or folks who just together, communication literally is the word that we live by in our relationship. There is no page unturned. There is nothing I won't tell this man. I will wake him up at 3 o'clock in the morning if I have a nightmare, and he will get me together. I feel like we have to take the limits off in our relationships because we feel like maybe, I can't talk about this, or the person who you're with really should be the person that you can share every aspect of your life with. And why go through life with a partner that you can't share things with? So, as Raj said, have those deeper conversations, get uncomfortable, talk about the things that bother you so that you can come together and really have a beautiful relationship together. So much love to everybody watching. I hope everybody has a beautiful Valentine's Day, however you celebrate. Love should be every day of the year, 365 days. And so we just appreciate y'all hanging with us for almost 2 hours tonight.
We love you so much.
And check us out. Carrie, you want to do the outro for us?
Yes, sorry, I was just leaning on my boo. We love y'all so much. We'll see y'all next week, same time, same place. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, the sip podcast, and then also our website, www.thesippodcast.com. Listen, that chocolate shop hit, and I'm a little high on that love right now. Be sure to follow us on Patreon at patreon.com/the Sip Podcast. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we will see y'all next week.
Yay! Peace out, y'all.
Peace.